फिलहाल मदेरणा की क्या स्थिति है, क्या वो कांग्रेस के प्राइमरी मेंबर है या नहीं?
देखिए, जहाँ तक मुझे जानकारी है, श्री महिपाल मदेरणा को लेकर जो केंद्रीय जांच ब्यूरो की जांच है वो चल रही है। जहाँ तक आपका ये सवाल है कि क्या वो कांग्रेस के प्राइमरी सदस्य हैं कि नहीं, मैं जो प्रभारी महासचिव हैं उनसे जानकारी लेके आपको ज़रूर अवगत करा दूँगा। Well, there is an investigation which is underway, and as you are aware, we do not second guess investigations. It's never been our endeavor to impede the process of any investigation. I think it would be appropriate to allow the investigation to play itself out.
करीमोजी को और उनके साथ जो लोग हैं उनको कम से कम बिल भी जाना चाहिए था, और यही बात रणवीर सिंह ने कही। आप कांग्रेस क्या प्रतिक्रिया?
देखिए, इसके ऊपर हम प्रतिक्रिया पहले ही दे चुके हैं। जो फौजदारी की ज्यूरिस्प्रूडेंस है उसका कायदा यही रहा है कि बेल और नो जेल, और हमारा ये मानना है कि ये जो क्रिमिनल ज्यूरिस्प्रूडेंस या फौजदारी का कानून है इसका ज़रूर पालन होना चाहिए। देखिए, हर चीज़ के ऊपर पार्टी की पोजीशन होना ज़रूरी नहीं है। अगर खेल मंत्रालय ने कोई पहल की है और बीसीसीआई उसके ऊपर अपनी प्रतिक्रिया दे रहा है तो ये उचित रहेगा कि खेल मंत्रालय और बीसीसीआई को आपस में बैठकर इस मामले का निपटारा कर लेना चाहिए। और संदीप इस बड़ा क्वेश्चन।
Karnataka, the officer who was investigating the mining case, the additional Director General, Lokayo, he has been transferred. A gentleman called Jeevan Thakur. Your response?
Well, first of all, I think insofar as the Chief Minister of Bihar is concerned, his statement is self-speaking. I think at the root of his entire assertion is the fact that elected representatives owe their accountability to the people. So therefore, to that extent, I think whatever Mr. Nitish Kumar has said, the essence of it is absolutely correct. That in the final analysis, elected representatives, whether to the state assemblies or to the parliament, owe their accountability to the people, and I think people are the final arbiter insofar as their performance is concerned. Insofar as your second question is concerned, it's indeed a very piquant situation. You have the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is taking out its Jan Chetna Yatra. Then you have the spectre of the government in Uttarakhand indulging in gimmickry in terms of trying to surmount the various allegations of corruption against their 5-year regime by passing some version of a Lokayukta Act very late in the day. And then you simultaneously and concurrently have a situation whereby the Bharatiya Janata Party government in Karnataka is trying to subvert and derail the investigations which are taking place not only qua Mr. B.S. Yadurappa but also qua various other ministers of the government. In fact, the officer that you refer to, if my information is correct, is singularly responsible for actually initiating investigation against a host of BJP functionaries in Karnataka. But this is not only an isolated case. In Punjab, where you have an Akali Dal BJP government, you have seen that the IG Lok Ayukt, a gentleman called Mr. Gakhar, who was investigating into the entire transport scam in Punjab, whereby the entire fleet of private buses is ostensibly owned and operated by one very prominent family of the state, was summarily transferred. So I think this is a question which the Bharatiya Janata Party has to answer as to why there is, such a huge gap between what they preach and what they implement. You have all these, sanctimonious yatras taking place all over the country, while in substance, if you evaluate their actions, every attempt is being made in BJP-ruled states to subvert and derail investigations which have the potential of embarrassing both the BJP functionaries and the ministers. एक मिनट हाँ.
Second one is about SRC. SRC में तेलंगाना भी include होना है नहीं होना है. What is the stand of Congress? Second one is any progress in Telangana issue from the party side?
It's a loaded one.
Well, I had addressed this question yesterday also. With regard to Telangana, the appropriate person to respond to all the queries would be the General Secretary in charge. And the reason why I say that is because Telangana is a sensitive issue. You have the General Secretary, who's a senior minister in the government, who seized the matter, who's dealing with it on a day-to-day basis. So therefore, I think he would be the most appropriate person to respond to your queries insofar as Telangana is concerned. Insofar the second, the State Reorganization Commission is concerned, once we firm up a position, we would definitely get back to you.
Manish, this afternoon, Ghulam Nabi in Chennai said that the Telangana issue has to be dealt at the national level, nothing to do with the SRC. And you mean to say that the SRC is UP-centric and is dealing with Telangana?
Well, I am not cognizant of what Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad said or did not say in Chennai, because as you yourself pointed out, he did so today in the afternoon. Since you asked me this question, I would ascertain from him exactly what the context and the nuance of his statement is, and then I would get back to you. Just one second. हाँ रवि.
केंद्र सरकार के नागरिक उड्डयन मंत्री का मानना है कि किंगफिशर एयरलाइंस के लिए वो प्रणब मुखर्जी से बात करेंगे ताकि बैंक उनको लोन दे दें, और पेट्रोलियम मंत्री से भी बात करेंगे ताकि HPCL जो है उनको एविएशन फ्यूल देती रहे. सवाल ये है कि क्या वाकई प्राइवेट एयरलाइंस के लिए सरकार को बात करनी चाहिए अपने मंत्रालयों से, और HPCL फ्यूल देती रहे इस बात की गुजारिश उनसे करनी चाहिए. बेल आउट क्यों दे रही है सरकार किंगफिशर को? इतनी मेहरबानी क्यों?
देखिए, क्योंकि इस सवाल के ऊपर विभिन्न राय और विभिन्न प्रतिक्रियाएं हो सकती है, बेहतर ये रहेगा कि जो सिविल एविएशन के वज़ीर हैं वो इसका जवाब दें, क्योंकि आपके सवाल में एक बहुत ही बुनियादी पेच है, और वो बुनियादी पेच ये है कि क्या सरकार को निजी कंपनियों के लिए पहल करनी चाहिए कि नहीं. तो इसलिए किस संदर्भ में नागरिक उड्डयन मंत्री ने या उनके मंत्रालय ने ये फैसला किया है या ये पहल की है, इससे जुड़े हुए सारे तथ्य उसके ऊपर वो बेहतर चानना डाल सकते हैं. इसलिए मैं आपके सवाल का जवाब नहीं दे रहा. 1 सेकेंड. या I'll get back. देखिए, सवाल ये है कि संवेदनशील संगीन मामला है, जांच चल रही है, और जांच को एक निष्कर्ष तक पहुंचने देना चाहिए। विपक्ष की सदा और खासकर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सदा ही भूमिका गैर जिम्मेदाराना रही है, तो उनकी तरफ से इस तरह का बेतुका बयान आया है, इसके ऊपर हमको कोई आश्चर्य नहीं है और मुझे नहीं लगता कि इसके ऊपर कोई टिप्पणी देके हम इसे सुशोभित करना चाहते हैं। या हाँ नंदिता, न्यूज़ है। Well, I think the question is indeed very fundamental, and it raises a very basic philosophical construct that whether government should be walking the extra mile to be bailing out private companies. And I think since the question has been asked specifically in the context of the Civil Aviation Ministry or a particular airline, it would be appropriate that the Civil Aviation Minister responds to that specific query. Insofar as the larger conceptual question is concerned, once we firm up a position on this, or if the party does decide to take a position on this, I would get back to you. मुझे आपका सवाल समझ नहीं आया।
सादगी में चल रहा है किसानों का प्रदर्शन, वो ज़्यादा पैसे मांग रहे हैं करने के लिए।
देखिए जहाँ
Maharashtra, the sugar belt, specifically Baramati, an organization led by Raju Shetty, MP from that area, is agitating for a higher price of sugar cane. Its state government, NCP Congress, is just paying 1200 rupees, whereas in UP, the government has raised it to 2500 rupees per quintal. And the Maharashtra government is not raising the price of sugar cane for the farmers. And the last 3 days the agitation is on. Yesterday the entire Baramati and the sugar belt, all the town was closed and the state government is not responding to it.
I think, without going into the specifics of it as to why the state government is responding or not responding, I think the larger question is that when government determines the minimum support price, it has to juxtapose it against what is ultimately going to be the selling price insofar as consumers are concerned of the final product. And this is always a very fine balance which the government has to maintain, because there are contentious claims on either side. And that's why you have a Bureau of Costs and Prices in the Ministry of Agriculture, which tries to balance the imperatives of the farmers in terms of what their production cost is, with eventually what the consumers will have to pay when that product is refined and sold in the market. This is not limited to sugar alone. You've seen a similar situation with regard to other products in which a minimum support price is offered. If you look at it over the last 6 years, the UPA government has endeavored, to provide maximum reliefs to the farmers. The minimum support price of rice